The Boston College Eagles on set with us now, Maria Gakdeng and Dontavia Waggoner. Great to see both of you guys. We appreciate the time. You've been going through the grind. What have you enjoyed the most so far today?
Today, there was a room, I think it was the ACC tournament, like footage room.
Where you
were
get to
like
record
dancing.
Yeah,
that was fun. The signature, it was cool, yeah.
How about for you?
I like that room, and then I also like the radio, the Sirius radio, because it's like just talking. You don't have videos, camera, and it's like talking comes naturally. So
Yeah,
you don't
just
have
forget
to
all of this. None of this is even here. It doesn't even matter right now. But to be here and to have this experience, knowing that the season is so close, what does it mean to you to be here representing Boston College?
It's exciting. I've never had this experience before, and it just makes me more excited for the season to start.
How about for you, Maria?
It means a lot, coming here as a sophomore, we don't really have many older players. So like taking on a leadership role and then taking this experience and like going back to my team and just like kind of reporting back, getting ready for the season.
Yeah.
Okay, no seniors. Who's in charge of the locker room? Who's got it?
Who's got the aux cord?
I would say I have the
She
aux.
has I don't know if I'm in charge of the locker room. I mean, I am the oldest on the team, but not that much older. So nobody's really just like a leader, but a lot of people, like, if I say a lot of stuff, like, people most of the time will listen.
They listen when you speak. You don't speak that often, right? Yeah.
Well, that's good. You pick your moments, and when you say something, it matters. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Maria, last year as a freshman, you were phenomenal in a lot of ways.
Thank you.
And I was telling this with Coach Mack. You don't just stumble into 73 blocks as a freshman. You know that you have to be pretty good to make that happen. So, what did you learn from your freshman year, and what have you been working on for year two?
My freshman year, I learned that mentality really matters. I was kind of thrown into the fire, and I was kind of like not as confident as I should have been. And I just had a good group of seniors around me. Like, they gave me insight because they had like a similar experience. So learning from them and then taking that and teaching that to my freshmen, because a lot of them are going to be like thrown into the fire once again. So just taking what I learned from last year and implementing that.
What did you add to your game from last year to this year that we're going to see a noticeable improvement?
I think I was in the post a lot last year, so just like working on my face-up game and my like shooting, definitely working in the high post, passing, all of that.
Dontavia, how about for you? Last year, more of a role where you're coming off the bench, able to come in and make an impact. You talked a little bit about the leadership. What more have you done this offseason to continue to grow your game?
Me personally, like, I've always been the type of player who's always been a slasher driver since I was in middle school. Played post most of my basketball time. And so this off season, I've worked on my ball handling and my shooting. And my shooting has consistently gotten way better. So people won't start to play off for me anymore.
Hey, we love to see it.
With the eye roll, I like
And
it.
if they do, you're going to make them pay.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
You can score on a closeout now. I've seen you off the bounce.
Yeah.
Now they're going to have to come up and guard you a little closer. It's going to change the space, isn't it?
With changes everything.
Yeah.
For sure. With Coach Mack, we had her on earlier, and I think that perhaps when someone sees Coach Mack, they don't see really who she is, so fiery, so tough, that kind of thing. What do you love about playing for Coach Mack, for both of you, Maria?
I think that Coach Mack is always going to be honest with you, because I feel like we get a lot of constructive criticism from her, just making sure we're always like on point, because that's something that she really hones in on as a coach, and like translating that back to the players, just being honest with us. That's just like the best you could do.
What about you, Dante?
I agree. I think that she's really honest, but also what Coach Mack stresses more that I've noticed, because I mean I've been to 2 schools, that I've noticed she stresses the team standpoint. Like, she wants us to encourage each other during workouts, encourage each other during stretch. I've never had to say, let's go for someone doing a lunge. But she always encourages us to encourage each and that builds the team's bond.
How about the freshmen that you guys have? What have you seen from them so far, and who's really stepped up? You most recently were, in that position and know what it takes.
I think that they all, as a collective, are really like hard workers. They're go-getters, and that makes me really proud of them, because like they always want to get in the gym, either before practice early in the morning or after, like directly after practice. After a 2-hour practice, they want to get in the gym, and they're always trying to get in. And I'm just like really proud of them for just taking the extra step, because they know what we're going to get into in the next month. So I'm really proud of them for that.
Yeah, I agree. I think that all of our freshmen are really hardworking. Two that stand out to me for like that I'm excited about would be Tiana Todd and Taina Mayer. They have the same name. But Tiana, she's one of the best offensive players on our team. And I think that's going to bring a lot in because we lost a lot of offensive players last year, so she's going to bring a lot to the offensive table. It's the same with T. She's going to bring a lot to offense.
And last year, of course, you guys making that WNIT run, winning 20 games. What did you feel like each of you learned from making that run deep in the postseason and missing the tournament barely, but still having a 20-win season? What did you learn from that?
Coming off a 21 season, I'm just really excited to get into the next one. Not making the tournament was kind of disappointing, but we like took it to the chin and we had a chip on our shoulder going into the WNIT, and I think we made it pretty far there. But it was just I'm really proud of like how we came off with the 20 wins. So.
Yeah, Boston is such a great city. What are you spending your time doing when you're not practicing or studying?
I stay in my room most of the time, but it's too cold. I'm in the South. I can't get with the cold. But I've been to the skating rink a few times. I love to skate. That's what I've been doing since I was at home. And so I go to the roller skating, not ice skating. Can't do that. It's too cold.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah. Pretty good roller skater?
Yeah, I'm a pretty good roller skater. That's one of my favorite things to do. I grew up on it.
Just for fun when you were growing up, or you were like, wait, I'm good at this, let me do it more?
I did it for fun. My aunt, she really was like really good at it. And I used to go skating with my aunt all the time, and I always go skating with like the old heads. It's like really fun. The music, it's also the music. I really love music, so that makes me want to skate even more.
Who on the team would you not want to see on roller skates?
What'd you say?
Who on your team would you not want to see on roller skates? Like, it might be a disaster.
Timmy. I mean, Alyssa. Her name is Allison Van Timmeren. We call her Timmy.
Okay.
I can see that. Yeah. I can see that with Timmy, actually.
She's good at a lot of other things,
There's too much. There's too much height there.
Speaking of being good at things, you guys last year at Conti, 15-3. How much pride do you take in playing at home?
I think that having the home court advantage is really, really important. And I think that we have a lot of super fans that come to every game, and like just coming for them, like putting on a show for them is really important to us.
How about for you, Dontavia?
I really like playing home. Only thing I don't really like about playing home is that our gym is really cold.
On ice, yes.
It's on
I
ice.
always thought that about Boston College. But let me tell you, I think it is an advantage for you guys because you're used to it. You go into that gym and you're thinking, I don't want to take these sweats off.
Right.
It's freezing.
No one else is expecting it, but I like to play at home because a lot of our friends get to watch us play, and it's very fun to see them come to our games to support us.
Yep. Maria, with your post-game inside, I'm curious what players you watch. Who do you really like to watch, and who do you like to emulate?
Some players that I kind of model my game after, that I look up to. I look up to Asia Wilson. I look up to Brianna Stewart. I think that what they show in their game and then off the court as well is something that I can like work with, like model my game after.
Like
Those are two really good ones.
Yeah, those are two good. What about you, Dontavia? Who do you like to watch?
I wouldn't say that I emulate my game after anybody because I mean, I don't know. But my favorite player on the women's basketball side is Candace Parker, but my favorite player ever is Kobe Bryant.
Love that. Can't argue with that one.
No, two great ones. How about the season? Anything on the schedule that you guys are really looking forward to? Any games that you have circled?
We go to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Oh, that's
because it's warm. We love that.
Yes, it's warm. We love that. I'm looking forward to going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some conference games. Always Notre Dame. It's always a good game between us. And then also going to and playing Ohio State, just a couple like non-conference games, like could be challenging, getting ready for the season, and then also Virginia Tech. I'm looking forward to that too.
Good. We can't wait to see it, guys. We appreciate the time. Looking forward to seeing what you are able to do next year, coming off that 21-win season and the run in the WNIT tournament. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you for
We enjoyed it.